Alright guys, thank you so much for tuning in. It is a hot motovlog today. Feels like it's about 1:05. It's October. I don't have my watch on me right now. I think it's the 16th or Actually, I think it's the 15th today. October 15th today. It's 100 and something degrees. There is not a cloud in sight, and there is not a single breeze in the air. It is so ridiculous how hot it is. Oh my gosh. But anyways, that's not why you guys kind of came to the channel. We're not here to talk about the weather. We're here to talk about motorcycles and adventures and stuff like that. So it's my weekend right now. So what we have this weekend is we have a 4-day weekend. So the way that my schedule works is I get 4 days on, 4 days off, and I get 3 days on and 3 days off. And then that's my pay period. So with that being my pay period, on my every weekend is a 3-day weekend essentially. So with that, I have the opportunity to really maximize a lot of my time when it comes to my weekends, assuming I'm not spending time with my girlfriend, and assuming I'm not traveling or anything like that. I do have a lot of time on the weekends that I can spend camping, adventuring, motorcycle riding, driving my truck, you know, all that kind of stuff. But my big question to you guys is, what do you want to see? Like, yes, the XC250 is down, but I still do have a ton of bikes at my disposal. Like, I have this bike, I have the Harley, I have the little Honda. Honda's at the shop right now, but I still have it available to me to ride. Would you guys be interested in seeing how to camp with just what you can fit on a on a ZX125? Essentially, it would be me with a backpack on, because I don't think there's any way to strap anything down to this bike. But essentially, it would be a minimalist camping trip on this bike, and I think it would be kind of fun. Maybe I'd bring a fishing rod or something like that, but it could be a lot of fun. Or camping on a Harley. I know some people would like to see that, but of course they would be at established campgrounds. There wouldn't be any off-roading or anything like that, but it would be kind of cool to see. It would be cool for some of you to see how easy it is to motorcycle camp, assuming you have the right gear, because when it comes to camping and being on a motorcycle, you have to have stuff that's small and lightweight, or you have to have a way to store it on your bike, which makes it kind of tricky because, you know, it's not easy carrying a bunch of stuff on your back and then going riding. So if that's something that you guys are interested in seeing, please feel free to let me know. If not, I'm just gonna do what I like to do, which is camp off my truck, just because my truck's awesome. It's really it's set up for everything that I need, and at the time that this is coming out, you guys probably haven't seen a lot of my truck, but I did have a big trip with my family where we went to Utah, and we spent a lot of time out there with my truck, and we went camping and everything like that, and it was a ton of fun. I have a lot of great footage from that, but I really do enjoy camping off of that thing, and if that's something you guys want to see, please feel free to let me know with that too. When this thing comes out, I'm probably going to be editing a teaser trailer for it, or at least day 1 or day 2 of that trip video, just because it was just, oh my gosh, it was so much fun. There was just a lot of video to compile, but as you guys might notice, I have a different camera on my helmet. I'm running the GoPro Hero 8 Black over here, and I'm using my standard GoPro Hero 3 right down here. I'm trying to upgrade my camera gear because well, I want to get back into this thing. I want to get back into motorcycle riding and motovlogging, and there's so many great action cameras out right now, like the Insta360 1R, and there's a lot of 360 cameras that are out there right now, and I think it would be really great for me to try to explore with that and be creative with that. And one of the things that kind of catches a lot of people, you know, catches a lot of people up in terms of holding them up from doing things is like, they're like, oh, I want to be a moto vlogger, or I want to document my camping stuff, and they don't have the right camera gear or anything like that. They don't have the right camping gear. The biggest thing is you just go. Just go. Like, the camera down here is a GoPro Hero 3 from, like, 2010. Like, I pretty much built my entire YouTube channel off of a camera like this. So you don't need any fancy stuff like this. You don't need a gimbal. You don't need a drone. You don't need any of that stuff. Yes, it's cool because it helps you tell a story, but is it completely necessary for you to do that? Totally not. Totally not. I'm running errands right now, so that's why we're kind of bringing you guys with me, but you don't need a bunch of fancy gear or anything like that to be a storyteller and to get out there and do things. You just need to have the mindset to do it. You have to have, you know, you can get away with using the bare minimum, you know what I mean? So don't even worry about it. Just do what you can with what you have. All right? I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go in here and drop some stuff off. UPS always takes longer than I think it's gonna take too. It's like, oh, I'm just gonna go in there, drop some stuff off. It's gonna take me 3 seconds to go print a label, and all of a sudden I'm 15 minutes down. But the thing is, you just can't be in a rush, you know what I mean? Because if you're in a rush, nothing's gonna get done. Nothing's gonna get done the way you want it to, so you might as well just be patient about it. Yeah, so this moto vlog might be a little rough just because I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. It's tough. Like, you have all this new equipment and you want to try to run it a certain way, and it's just not easy, you know? It's just not easy being sleazy. That's not a good slogan at all. But yeah, so I don't know, it's just kind of one of those things where, back to the topic at hand, where I have a lot of time on my weekends now, especially since I don't work overtime anymore. At least I don't work like a full extra day of overtime, where I can afford to take some time and spend some time with you guys, you know what I mean? And I've had this goal that, well, it was pre-COVID, where I wanted to visit every single campground in California. I know, as unreasonable as that sounds, but like, I wanted to start with all like the state parks and like kind of the county parks and stuff like that, and then video them. So for those of you guys who are looking to camp in California, if you guys are local, you'd have a good understanding of what's there and the kind of topography of it. And it's just something that I would like to do as well, because one, I love camping, and two, California is a beautiful state. But yeah, I wanted to visit all the state parks, I wanted to visit all the national monuments, just pretty much everything that California has to offer in terms of, you know, outdoor recreation for Forest Service or state parks. Like, how cool would that be? Like, I don't know if I want to do it on a motorcycle or if I want to do it with my truck, but it's definitely something that I've been thinking about, and I kind of put it into the air because I kind of want to hear your guys' opinions on it. I know it'd be kind of silly to go to one campground and then there's another campground right across the street from it that's a private campground, but like, I don't know. It's just kind of an idea for right now, and I don't know if I want to make it a reality or not, but I definitely want to camp more on my weekends. So if I can knock out 2 campgrounds a weekend, I can make my way from Southern California all the way up to Northern California pretty quickly in terms of visiting the campsites. But it just sucks right now because of COVID. There's nothing open. I mean, like, the government is saying, hey, yeah, you should spend time outdoors, maintain 6 feet, but there's a lot of campgrounds and a lot of public land that's shut down right now, especially with all the fires that are going on in Southern California. A lot of stuff is shut down, And it just is unfortunate because it would have been the perfect time to spend time outdoors and to camp and try to get this project done. But, you know, it's just not the way that it worked out. But it's something that I would love to do, and I would love to hear your guys' thoughts on, because it would be pretty neat, you know what I mean, to be like, oh, you know, one day we're gonna go be camping on the beach, and then the next day, you know, we're gonna be camping in the mountains, because California just has so much stuff to offer. It's mountains, deserts, and beaches, and rivers and lakes, all in one state. It really is amazing. But it would be kind of an ambitious project to take on. But I used to have a map that had all these parks on them, and I think I marked it, or I showed it on the Lake Skinner camping trip, and I crossed off Lake Skinner, and that's kind of where that initial idea came from. Was, hey, I just take this map and then I mark off every single park that I can go to. So, but yeah, it's just kind of something that I was thinking about. But anyways, guys, with that, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I do want to do a ton of camping. I want to camp this weekend for sure, but I want to do a lot more camping with you guys. There's neutral. I want to do a lot of camping with you guys, and I want to show this bike off a lot more. I want to show off the Harley more, and I definitely want to show off my truck a lot more. But with that, guys, I hope you kind of bear with me as I transition between this equipment and the new equipment, and from bike to bike to bike, because they're all different. Oh my gosh, it's unbelievable. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day, and until next time, peace out. I gotta go to Best Buy right now, so that's where we're going. Well, I'm going there. You guys aren't going there. We're gonna get the green light. Nope. So we're gonna go ahead and take this red. I love this little bike though, man. It's definitely not the XC250, but it's so fun to putter around on, man. It's like it gets 80 miles to the gallon or whatever it is, and it's just a joy to ride. It does get a little squirrely sometimes though, because yeah, I got like a freaking 10-inch rim or whatever. I made it this far.